Yo, what's up guys? It is PowerGotGame back with another video. Finally here with my next gen build. If you guys are looking for my current gen build, I also uploaded that. Go look in that video. Making a build on both games. Keep me updated guys. What game do you like more? What game do you want to see me make more content on? We're doing both right now. We're grinding both. I'm liking both games, to be honest. I'm very excited about this next gen builder system, guys. It's nothing like last year. A lot of people was like, oh, there's gonna be demigods. Like, you cannot make a demigod this year. It's so complicated. It's really, I feel like current gen is a simple build system. Next gen is a complicated build system. You really have to think about all the details of the build you're making. You know what I mean? There's no simple answers to it. So for position, I actually went power forward. Hand in this left jersey number. You guys know I always like 7. 7 is my lucky number. And for height, I actually went 6'8". Weight, I went all the way down because I want to make this player as fast as possible. You went weight down. The thing about weight you gotta pay attention to, your rebounding actually goes down when you put your weight down. When you put your weight up, you get more rebounding, but you become so slow. And it's like, I almost feel like speed is more important for a big man than rebounding, because if you have a 60-50 speed, you're not guarding anybody, and you can't recover the rebound. You know, you can't really head. So what we do have right here is the weight all the way down to minimum, even though you could put it 1 back up, but there's really no point in doing that. So 210 weight, wingspan is 6'11". The reason I did that is because I want to keep this 3-point shot at 85. You'll see why that's a really important number, and we'll keep the ball handling. But you could put it at like 7 feet, but I think 6'11" is a lot more comfortable number for me. So body shape I like to find. And what we do here is I max out the 3-point shot. And what you're gonna notice immediately about the builder, maxing out your 3-point shot raises your close shot. Maxing out your mid-range raises your close shot. And let's say I don't even want. You remember how last year it would raise certain stuff and you'd be like, okay, I'm just gonna take it down. You take it down, it takes down the other stats. Like, stats are connected in that thing. You upgrade one stat, you must have the other stats. And that kind of keeps the build from being OP. I really like that. So I'm gonna put this up. Mid-range shot, 3-point shot. I upgrade a free throw because it almost takes nothing. And if I ever decide I want to play prom, at least I have the ability to. What I did next gen last year, I made this big mistake. I would have 50 free throw to make this overpowered build, and I just couldn't play prom because I would miss every free throw. But as you guys can see, I made a prom video last year, and we lost the game literally because we missed free throws. So for pass accuracy, right here, I went and I got this to a 90 right here. And honestly, so the mid-range shot, I ended up taking this down. Now I'll explain why I ended up taking this down. I ended up taking this down because if you don't take this down, it's hard. Like, watch, I'm gonna show you guys. So if you upgrade the ball handling, you upgrade all this, really important. So you guys can see it. The main thing you need to know about here is you want to press RB. You can see the related badges right here, but you also want to be able to see which badges connect. So if you press Y, it tells you need certain ratings to get every. Okay, 2 things. The badge points may seem high in next gen, but if you look at the different badges, so for Bella, to get Hall of Fame Bella, I need 7 playmaking badge points, 5 playmaking badge points to get it on gold. Like, it takes so much more to get badges in next gen on certain things, and then you need certain ratings. So if I don't have an 85 pass accuracy, I'm not getting bullet passes. So one of the main reasons I wanted to get a 90 pass accuracy, guys, and I had to readjust my build, is because I wanted Dimer. So Dimer right here, you get a 90 pass accuracy. So as I go and press the wrong button by accident. So I went over here and I went for 90 pass accuracy, and then you can see me unlock Dimer on gold, which is very key for what I'm trying to do with the build. So I went ahead and I maxed out the defense rebound. It's super important. I maxed out offensive rebound. Now you guys are probably gonna be like, some of these badges are off. Like, why do you only have gold catch and shoot? It's just like centers in this game are not gonna have Hall of Fame catch and shoot just because of how they spread out the ratings and how they made the ratings work. Like, everything is really balanced. Like, you can't be an OP in everything. You can't get every badge. It's just not possible. So what I like to do is I took the block and I put this up to 75. Why 75? Because I stopped all the ratings at specific points. So what you're gonna see is perimeter defense, I ended up stopping at 76. And why did I stop at 76? I stopped at 76 because of what this connected to. exactly at clamps. I didn't need them maxed out because there's no point. I got the silver clamps badge. That's all I needed when you stop at 76. So what you guys think about in next gen is you gotta think about what badges do you need, and you need to stop it at specific levels for those badges. There's no reason just to go to like 82, or if you're not, you know what I mean, or go all the way up to 85 if you're not even going to use gold clamps. So you really need to think about the badges. So interior defense right here, interior defense for the brick wall, I had to really put this all the way up to 76. I couldn't even, with this build, it's not possible for me to even get gold brick wall. But I only need really silver because I would have to get 88 interior defense. But for me to get that high interior defense, I would have to make a build like either bigger or something or slower. So there's, what I'm trying to say is, I know this is kind of complicated and it's really complicated just for me even thinking about being on the builder. But there's like, for everything that you want, you have to give up something. That's how it just feels. There's feels like there's so much balance in this builder. So my steel I actually put up to 79. That's because I really wanted interceptor right here. I did 79 is just what I end up having left over. So we're gonna master speed, we're gonna master acceleration. Strength is not that really important to me, but vertical we need to put at least a 70. Stamina, go ahead, I'm gonna put that 99. I don't know how important that is, but I'm not gonna take chances with my stamina, especially at the start of the year. If it ends up not being important, then we won't use it, but I'm not going to take a ton of chances when I don't really know how the builder operates, guys. So speed with ball. So what I have to do right here is what I figured out is, okay, how do I get extra badge points? Because what I really want to do with this build, I want to get contact dents on this build. So it's well-rounded. It can slash, it can shoot, it can play make. So if you take down this mid-range shot, these mid-range shot attributes give you the ability to put a ton up in this. And I can get the 85, and then I can actually put the leftover and drive and layup. So what I thought about is I think a 70 vertical should be enough. I don't really need a max vertical. And I'm able to put these badge points kind of like wherever I want them, like left over. So these are like kind of like the extra badge points per se, guys. So strength, block, steel. I prefer to put them in steel because I feel like steel are gonna be really nice. I've heard if you have a really high steal in next gen, it's like you just get a ton of steals, or it can bump people. It makes a big difference. And then I have one left over that I'm just gonna put in post control because there's nowhere else to put it. But anyway, so we have 14, 29, 25, 25. That seems like a lot, but like I said, these are gonna take up a lot of badge points. Like catch and shoot, that's 5. Fade, that's 5. Like 29 is not as much as you think, bro. Like it's really not. But I think this is a good starting build. 14, 29, 25, 25. I have decent ball handling ability. It's not super high, but I'm speedy. I have ball handling ability. So I can play defense decently well, and I can get a contact dunk. So this is not OP, but it's still a good balanced build, especially for my first build. Now, as the year goes on, like I said, throughout my current gen build, I think the builds are going to get better, but I like how this build turned out so far. So for primary takeover, I'm probably just going to go spot up precision and limitless like I usually do, and we can adjust that as time goes on. And you can see the build comes out to scratch glass cleaner, guys. So what we're gonna do on next gen, we're gonna also test the build and show you guys. Okay, one thing to pay attention to the next gen, I don't know why I didn't mention this earlier, but these ratings in next gen, that's your actual ratings at 99, because you don't lose 99. If you can notice in the next gen builder, your stats can go all the way up to 99 if you upgrade it. So my stamina went all the way up to 99. The point of me saying that is there's no +4. So you can't count on a +4 to all these attributes. These are your attributes. So you can't count on a +4 like you do in current gen. So I probably should have said that earlier, but that's like super important. Now, what we're going to do here is 14 badge points available. You can see like you got to choose what you want to upgrade. So what I would probably do is posterizer. I want the contacts. I'd go right here with, so I do posterizer, I do slittery, and that's gonna be 8. I got 6 badge points available. How do we do this? And then what I think I would put, you got to kind of think about these. Lob City finisher, I don't even know, because I don't really catch lobs. So I think I would go with maybe I don't even know what limitless takeoff. I feel like we do a fast twitch, we do a mouse in the house, we do a pro touch. We might as well get an acrobat in here, and then I take up my 14 badge points. I wish I had some more different badge points, but this is like the best I can do. for the finishing. That's not really one of my strong suits. So for shooting, this is where it gets crazy. So we're gonna do limitless spot up on gold. You see how like these, it's so much thinking in these badge points. Like you gotta think about like what badges you actually need. Corner specialist on gold. I mean, on the corner specialist, I really only need like a silver, to be honest. So we got 18 badge points left. Hot Zone Hunter has to be on gold for the highest level for me. Sniper, love that badge. Putting down Hall of Fame. I don't care. Both games that badge is on Hall of Fame, guys. That badge is that I really feel like that badge is gonna be underrated this year. So we're gonna put Deadeye on silver right here. We're gonna put Green Machine on bronze, and then we can put the rest on blinders right here, and then we got an extra badge point that we're just throwing anywhere on like stop and pop. So that's what we're gonna start with. Like I said, some of these new badges I'm gonna have to test out to see how really effective they end up being. For playmaking, you guys know Bullet Passer on gold, Floor General on gold, Dimer on gold, Glue Hands we're gonna put on silver, Needle Threader on silver. Quick First Step only on silver, but that's just how the player was. I really wasn't able to get a Hall of Fame Quick First Step. Special Delivery, what we're gonna put is, I don't even think we need that because Handles for Days on silver. Unpluckable, we're gonna put on bronze, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put Bella on bronze. So that uses up all those badges right there, but I still feel like I have pretty good playmaking badges. So defense, this is where I was really important to me. Rebound Chaser gonna be on silver. Interceptor I wanted on gold, and then Rim Protector is gonna put here on silver. Intimidator on silver. Brick Wall on silver, and you see we're already using up so many. So bots on silver, clamps on silver if people like to drive like they did last year, and then we'll put the final ones chase down silver, and then low pickpocket or on bronze just to fill it out. But I think these are decent starting out with for the player. There's some stuff that can be improved. The rebound chaser is just hard to get that higher without giving up some shooting. It's like we gotta either be good at rebounding or good at shooting, but I think I can get away with silver. And I can see how in this game there's benefit in making bigger centers that are going to have a Hall of Fame rebound chaser, because they're really going to be good rebounders, but they're not going to be able to shoot. So I can see how in this game inside centers would even be useful. I can think of ways how almost every build can be useful in this game. That's why I love this builder, which is why I'm kind of split between the games, because I feel like the cruise ship is almost cooler than the city, but this builder is cooler than me than the current gen builder, in my opinion. So we're gonna go in. I'm not actually gonna play the game, but I just kind of showed you how I would upgrade everything. Like I said, if you guys haven't liked the video, sub if you guys are new. And I am out. I appreciate you guys coming in. We'll update you guys, and I'm out.